Aloha. Hey, great job today. Make sure we're in tune. Quick chord review. When we play a G major, and we play a G major, and we play a G major, the purpose of doing these teeter-totters is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and is to get a pretty good adjustment on how a G major, a G major, a G major, and a G major are all the same. If we scoot up a half step, we get an A flat major or a G sharp major, utilizing the same chords. If we can play a G major and then a G minor, what we'll realize is when we play two fingers, that's my pick. Two fingers spread out, it feels kind of awkward because we should always leave a finger there and then play the other one with a finger in between it. Hence, when we do that, these should become super comfortable for our fingers. We already went through the process of learning what a G and two finger is, A and two finger, B and two finger, C and two finger, D and two finger, E and two finger, and then the resolution back up to the G, A diminished to the G. So what we didn't discuss was that shouldn't feel comfortable to do that. We should actually tear apart, put these in, drop that back down, drop that down, move that over, and then drop that back down. Hence, we're using a combination of both of these fingering sets. If we start with the second finger, then of course these are going to be like that. What happens with this process is you put certain groups and clumps together. They're relative chords, which means if you're playing a G and you're playing a C, most likely you're going to play an F or a D. Guess what? D minor and F major are both relative. So when we have a D minor, yeah, we also have an F major, which sounds very, very close to that. Meaning, there's only one note difference between that minor and that major. They're both the same notes, it's just how we hear them. So, this week exercise, I would say play a G major first finger, G major second fingering, G major third finger, scoot up a minor second or a half step, skip this fret and this finger, and then lay down a flush, nice bar chord on that first fret to give you G sharp major. You can keep going up as far as you want, but it would make sense to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, C sharp, 2, 3, 4, F, right here, F, 2, 3, 4, F, right here, and then put your first finger up. To give you that notation, put your third finger up here and put your second finger. And then when you scoot up, you lay your first finger down, and that gives you an F sharp major. Now, it might seem funky and weird that way, but a lot of people play their F major to be F up here, second note down here, and then bar the two notes in the middle. Not a big fan of that one. I would rather play my F with my pinky up top on the A note, leave the other A note open, and then our first finger plays the, a F note on the D string, and then a C note on that low G string. Only problem with this is you can't just flatten this third unless you mute this A. An A note with an A flat gives a diatone. Not too bueno. So what we learned how to do is G, 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 G sharp, C, 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 C sharp, F, 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 F sharp, and then we do that all over again. So A major, when we have G major, we scoot it up here. A major, A minor. Yeah? D major, D minor. What happens right here? Well, if this is the A and this is the D, what does that make this? We can figure this out the easy way or the hard way. If you do a G, C, and an F, the F is going to be the fourth of C, C, D, E, F. So when we move up from A to D, D, E, F sharp, G. That's going to be my G. So what happens is when we have this, hear how that has that G note? It just has a different note in there. It's a different inversion. So knowing this, we can actually take that concept and move it up the whole fretboard. Thing is, not all of them are major. Some of them can be minor, some can be diminished, some can be augmented, depending on where you put it. But for this week, just try and do the G, 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 G sharp, C, 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 C sharp, F, 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 and F sharp, and then go through a couple chord progressions. One of the ones I would say going through is just the one that was on the piece of paper, Connor's tune. If I remember correctly, the chords we went over were a B7. I prefer the B7 up here, barring the 4th fret and playing just the A and the E string at the 5th fret. Much nicer. And then the F minor 7 I think you had in there would be, you could play your F minor at the 3rd fret, barring the whole thing, and then playing your 2 bookends. That gives you a, play the 3rd fret, put your finger in the middle for those 2 middle notes. Gives us the minor. Other than that, you can flatten your 3rd there to get the A flat. I just prefer that one. D minor, D sharp minor, E minor, F minor. Bar up the 3rd, play your 2nd finger on the 4th fret, giving you a G sharp or an A flat, and then you have your C on the bottom. There's your F minor, in opposition to your F major. So go through the chords we worked on today, and then play them randomly. Do your spider exercises, work on doing those. The only other thing I could suggest is doing maybe 1 or 2 note runs in between there. So G, G, G. Then your C, then your F. You can do all G notes on there. The other thing is get away from playing your 1st finger in G's and C's like this. They're going to feel more comfortable with this G in the 2nd finger. And the way I like them is put your 1st finger on that flat 3 and work on removing just this finger for the add-on. So this is a G minor to a G major. Then a C minor to a C major. Then a D minor to a D major. Throw your F in there. Yeah, just try it through a couple different chord changes. Great job this week. Work on doing those without moving the fingers all around, and what you'll find is these little extensions will pay off in the long run. Don't forget to work on a couple scales here and there. Do your spider exercises. Pick your G, G, A, B, C, open D, E, F sharp, and G. When you move that G up to an F, it's the same pattern, you just have to use the full extension. F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E flat, G. That doesn't make sense. F, A, B, C, D, E, F, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, and then to the F again. Okay, so great job. If you have any questions, put them down here. I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll see you in the next couple days. Aloha.